We are excited to have you take part in this world-class experience that is a Les Mills instructor training.
We want you to come ready to rock, so we've put together this video to give you the inside scoop on how to prepare for the big day. You should be receiving in the next couple of days your DVD, audio CD, and instructor manual in digital format that you can download so that you can prepare for the big day. If you don't receive these resources in the next couple of days, please contact your training coordinator as soon as possible. Your success is important to us, so without these resources and enough time to prepare, your outcome and experience will be compromised. All right, so let's get you started.
One of the most exciting things you'll do at the training is present 2 tracks to your fellow instructors, a bit like teaching a class. Your trainer's key focus is to help you do this to the best of your ability. While we'd like for you to come to the training knowing the whole release, that would make the process a lot easier. We really want you to focus on your 2 tracks if they were assigned prior to the training. That means you'll be memorizing choreography. Never had to memorize choreography before? No worries. We're going to teach you how to do that.
And a special message to our freestyle instructors. We know that memorizing someone else's choreography can feel a little bit limiting at first. It might even feel like your creativity has been taken away from you. Well, we have great news for you. Learn your choreography ahead of time so that we can see the real you in training. Les Mills wants to bring out the best in your teaching and highlight your strengths as an instructor. Okay, so let's talk about learning your choreography. Step number 1, pop your DVD into your player and do the class 3 to 4 times from warm-up to cool down, or from warm-up to groove down. If you've been assigned tracks ahead of time, pay close attention to those tracks while physically doing the release all out.
If you haven't been assigned tracks yet, practice doing the entire release physically as much as you can leading up to the training. Trust me, every Les Mills training is very physically and mentally demanding. If you come in prepared, you won't be moaning and groaning your way through. You'll be kicking some tail.
Now, your DVD has been designed to help you learn how to teach your tracks as if you were leading from the front of the class. With the exception of body pump and RPM, your DVD has been reversed for instructor learning. So this just means that you do what they do on the DVD, you say what they say on the DVD, but you don't do what they say on the DVD.
Step number 2, time to turn off the instructor's voice on the DVD and practice the choreography out loud yourself. Using the proper names of the exercises, positions, tempos, and directions as listed in the choreography notes when you practice, this will help you start speaking the language of the program. Doing this will help you gain confidence, and that's really what you want when the time comes for you to present your tracks. Oh, and if you hear something on the DVD that you really want to use, go for it.
Okay, so step number 3. Now you move away from your video and you listen to just your music. As the music's playing, use the left-hand side of your choreography notes to help guide you through the class. So if you've already been assigned 2 tracks, go straight to those. If you're in a CX Works or Shabam training, pick 2 tracks a day, set aside 30 minutes or more every time you practice, and focus on working through the entire release over the next several days. And again, practice saying the choreography so that you become more confident with the lingo.
Step number 4, be brave enough to put the choreography notes down and practice the track from memory. You'll know you made a mistake when you don't know where you are. So stop immediately, rewind your device, and try it again from the top. But this time, see if you can make it past the part where you made the mistake the first time. Take it all the way to the end of the track. If you can do that, you've got it. Keep this process up for all the tracks.
Whew, are you overwhelmed? Well, no need to stress because with regular practice, you'll learn how to memorize your choreography. Commit to 30 to 45 minutes every day leading up to the training so that the choreography can really stick. Also, this will help your movements be more natural and intuitive when you get into training. Remember, we want you to have a successful experience and outcome, so don't leave it to the last minute.
You've been sent a link to download your instructor manual for the Les Mills program that you're training. Les Mills is a company committed to being green, so we recommend you download your instructor manual instead of printing it out. That way we can do our part for planet Earth and save you the cost of printing. Download immediately. We know you're going to be a superstar student, so read your manual from cover to cover and you'll be way ahead of the curve.
Be sure to read the Les Mills Quality Assurance section in your instructor manual so you better understand what makes a Les Mills certification the gold standard in the industry today. Also, bring your instructor manual with you on your laptop, on your tablet, or print out a hard copy so that you can reference it during the training. You'll want to bring food, snacks, water, and at least 2 changes of clothing per day, or more if you're a heavy sweater like me.
Also bring a jacket or a hoodie, because sometimes the room can get really cold.
The most important thing that you must bring with you to training is a way to play your music and your DVD. This will allow you to practice your presentation tracks during the training. If you own an iPod or an MP3 device, put your music on your device so that you can practice actively at your training. And if you don't have one of these devices, that's okay. Just run down, grab yourself a cheap CD Walkman so that you can move and practice at the same time. And finally, make sure that you bring either a laptop or a portable DVD player to watch your DVD at your training.
Now, all Les Mills trainings have some easy-to-follow guidelines that help keep us on track, on time, respecting the learning needs of everyone else in the training, but most importantly, give you the best opportunity to succeed. 100% participation is required, and every session is compulsory in your training. Miss a session and you'll have to redo the entire training. It's like airports. Late arrivals and early departures are not allowed.
Bring your music release, your instructor manual, your iPod or MP3 player with your music already downloaded, of course, your CD Walkman, a laptop or DVD player, a notepad and pen with you on both days of your training so you can facilitate your learning in the very best way possible.
Know your choreography and be prepared to present your assigned tracks.
To respect the auditory learners, turn off your cell phones during training.
Be committed, as we will need your full focus. You will be challenged both physically and mentally, so be prepared for the demands of this Les Mills instructor training.
So go hard and give every activity 110%.
Lastly, 2 things you got to print out and bring with you to the training. Number 1, your order summary receipt. It's an email that you got after you purchased your training. Find it and print it. Number 2, your waiver, aka Schedule 1 release, which is the last page on the attached terms and conditions for purchase of initial training. Find it and print it.
So now you're prepared for your training. Expectations have been set. So what happens after training? So let's talk about video assessment. You're going to submit a DVD of yourself teaching all tracks consecutively with no breaks in a live class setting. Be sure to review your video assessment checklist that you're going to receive at your training and mail your video assessment to your home agency. Auto ship. It's like giving yourself a gift every 3 months. Auto ship provides a way for you to receive continuing education credits and keep your Les Mills certification forever. Quarterly workshops are the ultimate way to gain continuing education credits by learning the most up-to-date program highlights live from national and international presenters. Simply put, attending quarterly workshops will help you be a better-than-average instructor. And now a few words from Susan Renata.
It's really important that teachers don't stay stagnant, that they upskill themselves, because our programs are so dynamic that they change all of the time. Fitness trends come along and we like to move with them. So if you don't come to quarterlies, you tend to miss out on that information.
Thank you for taking the big step into the world of Les Mills. You're joining a global tribe of passionate fitness leaders who are out to change the world one class at a time for a fitter planet.
Good luck.